last day of the year, which means I am now having a manic episode like everyone else, because what the heck did I even accomplish this year? Okay, every December I have this urge to start fresh for the new year, and then I end up setting unrealistic goals that I never reach. It just feels like everyone is strategically planning and manifesting for 2025, which I love, but personally, this year, I want to take it slow and steady. Because if there's one word to describe myself, it's lazy. It's actually so bad. 99% of the time, I just want to stay holed up in my room and watch TV all day. But for 2025, I'm going to try to set better habits and have a system where I can actually follow through. So let's get right into it. Pick a day, plan your week. I usually do Sunday evenings because it's right before the week begins. And personally, I like to use the Notion app because I already have a template set up, so it's really easy for me to go in and edit. But for those who are too lazy, the Apple Calendar app works just fine. I use it sometimes as well. This is just a really good way to set a plan and have a rough outline for the week, and it just helps me keep organized. 8,000 steps a day. Originally, the goal was just 5,000 a day, but according to Google, it is recommended that adults walk at least 8 to 10,000 steps, so I'm just going to aim for the bare minimum. Usually, I don't have any problem getting my steps in, but I do have some days where I laze at home and my step count is like 500, so we're going to try to work on that, especially in the winter. I just don't want to leave my house. Mindful eating, real food before snacks. So I've always had a problem with snacking before meals, and then I'm not hungry enough to eat real food, which is really bad for my body since I'm getting like zero nutrition. So starting tomorrow, since it's going to be the next year already, I'm going to try to eat real food first anytime I get hungry instead of reaching for snacks. Today's lunch was kimchi fried rice. It was actually a little bit spicy, but it was still pretty good. Also, look at this buttload of snacks I have, all in the pantry, and then I have an additional bag that I haven't touched yet. I got these at a retro Japanese candy shop, so there are some pretty weird candies in here. Trying something new once a month. This could be anything that you wanted to do but never got the chance to, kind of like a bucket list. So for the month of December, I went skiing for the first time because I've always wanted to try it, and it was pretty fun, but it doesn't have to be anything drastic. For example, next month, I'm going to be challenging Japanese natto because I've never had it in Japan before, so I'm hoping it tastes a little bit better here. Do be careful when trying something new though, because I definitely fell, hurt my neck, and spent 2 days recuperating. Weekly cleaning reset. This is something I love and hate at the same time because I feel amazing after I clean, but the time it takes me to lead up to cleaning is so hard to find motivation. But once I get started though, I actually really like it. I usually just turn on some music and kind of let my thoughts wander, or take this time to just not think about anything at all. Also, my least favorite chore in the recent years has been folding laundry, oddly enough, because it takes quite some time and I have to do it so often. Especially in Japan, my washing machine is so small. I do a quick cleanse of my floor every 2 days at least because I'd be losing so much hair. Anyways, back to what I mean about the weekly cleaning reset. It's a deep cleanse of your entire living space. Not just storing away some stuff, but it's cleaning the full kitchen, the bathroom, and your bedroom. Today I'm actually not doing a full deep cleanse because it's right before the new year, and it's tradition for me to not clean during the new year, or it's kind of like you're sweeping away your luck. But to play it safe, I'm also not deep cleaning on the 31st either. Learning something new for 1 hour each week. So this could be anything like your side quest you've always wanted to do but kept pushing off. For me, I'm going to try to put more effort into learning Japanese this year since I am paying for school, but usually I just do the homework assigned and call it a day most days. But actually, I also just copy from the back of the book, which I know it's really bad. So that's why I want to dedicate just a little bit more time to study and actually learn the language. Another side quest that I started doing this year and still have a lot of learning to do is YouTube. From all aspects like filming to editing, I'm actually having a lot of fun posting, but I want to learn more about specific techniques that produce better quality overall. Currently, I'm still trying to find a style that I like, but for the most part, my editing is very bare minimum because I'm lazy. Self-care night. I usually like to do this once a week where I do a face mask, and tonight's face mask of choice is the super popular brand in Japan with the rice lady cover in front. It's basically known to be super moisturizing, and my skin is very, very dry here. Because it's so cold, I always have the heater going, so I ended up just buying a humidifier today to combat the dryness. Anyways, I put this face mask on, and usually I like to empty my brain with no thoughts, no phones, and I just kind of spend these 8 minutes while I do my face mask in peace, close my eyes, and rest them a little bit. Maybe because I hit my mid-20s, this year especially, I've noticed such bad under eye bags, kind of like dark circles, but I've never really had them before, so I'm just trying to do a little massage. I'm not too sure how well it works, but it does make my eyes feel really good since I do spend a lot of my time either staring at my computer screen or my phone screen. Also, I'm trying to be better about taking my vitamins. This is collagen. I just bought it the other day. I'm not exactly sure how much I should be taking, so I just did 2 scoops for now. I was too lazy to translate the instructions on the back. So I just mixed it in with some lukewarm water, and the taste is actually so bad. According to my sister, it smells like dirty swimming pool pee, and so now that'll forever be ingrained in my brain. Taking a sip of tea to chase the taste. Yay! Once a month, I also do a treat myself day where I take myself out to dinner or eat foods I've been craving, like this dango. Look how huge it was. I'll also buy myself something I've been eyeing, but lately I've kind of been treating myself a little too often, and my poor budget cannot keep up. Thoughtful journaling every single night. So this was my attempt to journal in Japanese, and as you can see, it did not last long. I only have like 2 entries. But on a daily basis, I use the app to journal, and I haven't missed a single day for the past 2 years because I usually do this right before bed, and it's kind of part of my bedtime routine now. Usually it takes me around 10 minutes, but if I'm feeling really tired, I just do a quick 2-minute entry and call it a day. Most of my entries, I just write about what I did during that day, but this year, I'm going to try to incorporate more about how I feel each day. Also, Notion is really nice to use because you can journal from your phone, which is what I do, and this is not sponsored by the way, I just really love the app. And that's a wrap on my lazy 2025 leveling up plan. Wishing everyone a happy new year.